Hello, VC. This is Mike Bacucci. And if you have seen any of my posts or you're my friend on Facebook or whatever, you know I've been laid up. I had an operation on my foot and I've been basically home for the last 5 to 6 weeks. And it sucks and I haven't been able to go out much, but that doesn't mean the record acquiring had to stop or anything else. I got like bunch of CDs, books. I got an e-meter because I'm interested in quack science. So yeah, any of you want to get audited, look me up. But we're here to talk about records, of course. So yeah, bartering, buying, selling, whatever. You keep your hand in, So let's start with the little ones. And it's funny because one of the first things I got was a record I was probably looking for about 20 years. One of my favorite bands, NRBQ, put out this EP, 4 live songs, in about 82, somewhere around there. And I've been looking for it forever. It's not super valuable, but they don't come up a lot. So some guy on the NRBQ site just posted a picture of it, all by itself, no text, no nothing. And I said, wow, I've been looking for one of those forever. And he said, why don't you make me an offer? And I did, and now it's mine. So there you go. Start off with a bang. I'm a huge fan of Chuck Barris. One of the things I've acquired since I've been sitting here was 10 DVD bootleg box set of all Gong shows and the Gong Show movie and all that kind of thing. So yeah, big Chuck Barris fan. Got to find stuff to occupy myself, right? And this is the 2 songs from the movie, Why Me, Oh Lord, back with Sometimes It Just Don't Pay to Get Up. So nice promo, wow. But yeah, fantastic. And I saw somebody post this on the VC not too long ago. It's a double single of Jane Russell and the lovely Marilyn Monroe, and has her iconic song, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, on it. And because the cover is trash, I got a really good deal on it, so that's very nice. And in Mojo, or Uncut, one of those, they had an article about Arthur Lee's comeback when he was touring for those years and stuff. And I saw one of those shows. It was fantastic. I really like him. But I didn't know they actually recorded some stuff in the 90s, but I didn't know any of it ever came out. But there was this single. The B-side, Midnight Sun, is actually the better track. But yeah, really good. Really good. And I didn't even know it existed. So for a couple of bucks, back up to speed, right? So now we move on to the record, the album. So, Young Fresh Fellows, one of my favorite bands, around 08 or 09. They put out 2 different records, but they basically had the same songs on them. They were only a couple different. One was for America, one was for not America. And the CD I have is called I Think This Is It. And now I found the vinyl. I Don't Think This Is. Like I said, it's basically the same record with 3 or 4 different tracks. So yeah, of course, being a big fan, I have to get it. So with the lovely Tad, the drummer, artwork, which you can, if you're a fan, you know it by sight. So that was great. And I love vinyl bootlegs, which now the whole vinyl revival, they're usually really, really expensive and really hard to grab. And sometimes, through the magic of eBay, one slips through the cracks a little bit. So I got this Stones one, 69. And I think it was Love in Vain that they used for Get Your Yayas off this album. But yeah, $10, nobody else bid on it. So fantastic find. And while I've been sitting here, since I have time, I've been helping not one, but 2 of my friends sell off their record collections. And I'm not taking any money for that, of course, but saw a couple records I like here and there. It's like, hey, how about let me wet my beak, which they were more than happy to do. But one record I really liked that I got was Joe Strummer, which I have a store-bought cassette when it came out, which I could never find. But yeah, I love this album, so it's great to have it on album. And this was free from my buddy Rick. And speaking of cassettes that you can't find, I know I have the original Roar tape of this television show, which is fantastic. Actually, one of the best live albums I've ever heard. And again, cheap on eBay. Sometimes it happens, So it's great to have it back in the fold on vinyl. And yeah, great album. I'm sure anybody who likes television is very familiar with that. So moving on to Discogs, again, so much overpriced stuff and new records. I'm not a wealthy man, and 24 lists, 25 lists. But even if it's somebody I like, it's sometimes it's just not there. So I miss the boat, and I wait, and But I got 2 sealed albums by people I really, really enjoy that came out in the last year or 2, and this one, Hamel on Trial, who is fantastic, and the album is great. I never even heard this album; it came out a year after. But yeah, $6 sealed, and he takes his kid on tour with him now all the time. They're seeing the world, so very cool guy. If you never heard of him, it's angry music, but he's got tunes, he's got lyrics, he's fantastic. So there's that. And the former John Wesley Harding, who now goes under the name of Wesley Stace, his original name, because apparently he wrote a book which was great a while back. So I guess he's reverting back to that name for music as well. And he put out a self-titled debut of Wesley Stace, even though he's been around since '89. And yeah, again, double album, $5, sealed. And and they got the download card and the CD copy, so they do it up right at Yepper. The Hammer was on Yepper too. So yeah, it's a pretty low-key album, but a lot of good songs on here. We'll still be in touch. And this is when you've kind of spent a little too much time doing this, because I had to have it. Lenny and the Squigtones, there you go. Night after night. If you ever, if you're my age, you remember them from Laverne and Shirley and whatnot. And the funny thing is, I don't know if you can see it in the credits, but guitars, Christopher Guest and Michael McKean. So that's half of Spinal Tap playing guitar on this record. And in the inside sleeve, he is even known as Mr. Nigel Tufnell. There you go. He thought, it's been going on. His album came out in, 78, something like that. So apparently he's been holding on to the Nigel Tufnell thing. So that's what I've been occupying my time with, and I'm tentatively walking now, so it won't be long before I'm back out in the street and at the record stores and everything, but couch shopping was not a bad, kept me sane for this month. So I'll be seeing you.